Hello Linda, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am bringing a good old foundation review along with a wear test. I haven't done one since a very long time. I think the last one I did was the K-Beauty foundation review. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, which recently launched in India through HOK Makeup. Tati, if you follow the beauty community, you obviously know who she is. She's an amazing beauty blogger and she raved about it on how good the Tinted Hydrator is. So as soon as I saw it online on HOK Makeup, I knew I had to get it. So in case if you guys want to know how this Tinted Hydrator performs and how it wears throughout the day, then please continue watching. I would like to give you guys a little details on the Tinted Hydrator. It retails for 650 rupees and it comes in 4 different shades, and you get 27 ml of product in this Tinted Hydrator. It comes in the squeezy tube packaging, which makes it extremely travel friendly, and I also love the pastel blue kind of color theme going on. And look at the size of it. It is the size of my palm. I really love the fact that it comes in a squeezy tube, because you guys already know how clumsy of a person I am. So I really appreciate when foundation comes in a plastic packaging, especially a squeezy tube one, because it makes it really easy to pour out the foundation. Speaking of the claims of this Tinted Hydrator, it's supposed to be hydrating with hyaluronic acid and vegan squalene, provides buildable sheer to medium coverage, has a semi-matte finish for all skin types, silky smooth and non-greasy application, it's cruelty free, fragrance free, paraben free, and it is also vegan. So in case if you guys are wondering what shade I got the shade light medium. And can we ignore the fact that the Tinted Hydrator is a tad bit too light for me? Whenever a foundation says that it's meant for people with light to medium skin tone, it ends up being a good match, but this time it is completely off. It's not only a tad bit too light, but also the undertone runs more on the pink side, which I do not like. Out of the 4 shades, this is the 3rd shade. I should have picked up the shade 4, which was I think medium tan. I think that would have been a better match. So in case if you are around my skin tone, which is NC 25 to 30, you guys can check out the shade medium tan. Okay, so this is what my face looks like without any makeup on. I needed to have a breakout when I was about to film a foundation review for you guys. Obviously that had to happen, but anyways. Okay, so this is what my face looks like with 1 layer of foundation. It's a tad bit too light than what I like. Also, the undertone is definitely off. I'm more on the yellow side and this runs pink. As you can see, it definitely runs pink. It evened out my skin tone beautifully, but you can still see the acne scars peeking through the foundation, which was expected. I'm gonna apply another layer to see how well it builds up on my face. I really love the way that my skin feels. It feels really lightweight on my skin. It's very skin-like. Apart from the shade, I'm liking everything about this Tinted Hydrator. It's currently 2:55 p.m. when I have applied this foundation. Quickly gonna do the rest of my face off camera and I'm gonna be right back.
Few moments later.
Okay, so I'm back and I'm done with my makeup. It is currently 4:01 p.m. In case if you guys are curious on how I achieved this makeup look, then you can head over to my reels on Instagram and watch the tutorial. I have not applied any powder all over my face. It's only on the T-zone because that's the area that I tend to get really oily, and I know for a fact that in a couple of hours I will get oily, so I had to apply a little bit of powder, and I've used a little bit of powder to set my under eye, mainly concentrated on this area. No powder whatsoever on the rest of my face except the bronzer and the blush. That's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna check in with you guys in a couple of hours to see how this Tinted Hydrator wears throughout the day. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the demo and the wear test on this foundation, now let's get into the nitty-gritties. First things first, consistency on this is sort of a mix between a gel and a serum, which is very different than what I have experienced. So I was kind of not expecting that, and it is more on the liquidy side. Since this is a tinted hydrator, I prefer applying it using my fingers or my brush. This is the third day in a row that I'm wearing this tinted hydration, and today I used a makeup brush to apply this bad boy, and it applied beautifully. But in the demo I used my fingers, and it also worked really well. It didn't leave any streaky marks or anything of those sorts. And since because it's a tinted hydrator, it does not have a lot of coverage to it, I would not recommend using a beauty blender with this because it's just not gonna work with the formulation of this. According to the claim, it says that it's supposed to be sheer to buildable medium coverage, but I wouldn't agree to it because I think it's more on the sheer to light coverage. You guys can clearly see it in the demo that I applied 2 layers of the tinted hydrator, and you guys could still see my acne scars peeking through. So this is more for those days when you just want to even out your skin tone, for someone who wants like a little bit of coverage or has no acne scars to cover. This is going to be great for people who are looking for an everyday kind of a base without having to invest in an actual foundation. But I'm okay with the coverage that it gives because it's not meant to perform like a foundation. The thing that I really liked about this tinted hydrator is how well it blends into your skin and how lightweight it feels. In fact, I have it on my face right now and I do not feel like I have something on my face, which is great for something like this that you can wear on a day-to-day basis. Once you start blending it out into your skin, you will find that it sort of absorbs into your skin. And I also love the fact that it dries down to a natural finish to it. It's not something that is too dewy or too matte. It's something that's going to give you a skin-like finish, which is great. I noticed that it feels slightly tacky yet a little bit grippy to the touch because it does have like a little bit of grip to it, which makes me think it's gonna help the foundation that you put on top of this tinted hydrator grip to your face really well. I think I'm gonna try using that as primer. Let's see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted about it. Having said that, in case if you are someone who doesn't like the feel of it, you can easily get rid of the tackiness and the grippiness by dusting a little bit of powder on your face, which is what I did today, and I do not feel any tacky or stickiness whatsoever. So in case if you guys have been following me for a while and watching my foundation reviews for a while, you guys would know that I am someone from the oily skin type, and it wore great throughout the day on my oily skin. So it claims to be for all skin types, and I would definitely agree to that claim because if it wears for good 6 to 7 hours on my oily face, I can definitely give it a thumbs up. If you are someone who's extremely oily, I would definitely recommend you guys setting this tinted hydrator with a powder because if not, you will see a little bit of oiliness peeking through. All in all, I really liked the tinted hydrator. I loved how well it performed on my skin, and I really appreciate the fact that it does not feel so heavy on my skin. Now, before I give you guys my final verdict on whether or not I recommend this to you guys, I'd just like to address one thing. The shade range is very shitty. They have launched only 4 shades in this tinted hydrator, but overseas that's not the case. I think they have 8 to 12 shades if I'm not wrong. I'm not really sure. I'm going to mention it somewhere on the screen. And I don't know what is the deal with the Indian market. Every time a foundation is launched here, for some reason they don't end up getting the entire shade range, which is very weird to me because I don't understand what's the logic behind it. Because do you think that people in India only belong to fair to light to medium skin categories? What about people with deeper skin tones, especially now in this day and age where we talk about inclusivity and where we hold brands accountable for neglecting deeper skin tones? I feel like it's really important for companies that are getting all these beauty products here in the Indian market to get more shades for people with deeper skin tones. I love this tinted hydrator so much that I want to recommend it to you guys, but the fact that the shade range is so limited almost makes me want to not recommend it to you guys. But in case if you are someone from the fair to light to medium skin category, then you can definitely look into this. I'm so sorry for all my dark skin beauties. You will not find a shade for you in this foundation, at least not in India. In case if you have a relative, or in case if you have someone overseas who do have access to this tinted hydrator, you can ask them to get one for you. But yeah, all in all, I do recommend this tinted hydrator. I loved it, I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna gravitate towards it for like everyday use for sure. Okay, so there you go guys. This was a bit of a short review and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below in case if you guys want me to review any foundation or any product for you guys. I would love to do that for you. So in case if you guys have made it till the end of this video, then thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting my channel. It really means the world to me. In case if you are new here, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon right next to it so that you guys are notified every time I post a new video. And while you guys are at it, come follow me on Instagram because that's the place where I'm active the most and I love talking to you guys over there on DMs. With that, you guys, I'm gonna take a leave and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye, Linda.